Welcome, 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 everyone. We got the Velociraptors, also known as my Jack Russells, ready to play, even though I've done everything to calm them down. But they're hyperactive, so if you're not a dog lover, you may not enjoy this reading. However, I would like to welcome you all to our live. We're going to do a reading on Judge Judge. Are you ready for that, you guys? Hey, Wildfire, Interior Family Studios. Daniela Alman. We're more than this. Hello, hello. Hello, Cara. How are you, lovely? Lovely, love. Christine LeBlanc. Hello. Beautiful people, she says. Well, hello to you, beautiful. Blessy me, Fallon. Joyful. And that was from Lucky. He's going to be talking. You know, Lucky likes to sound like Chewbacca. They're playing. Y'all, I played ball with them for 40 minutes thinking that they'd be tired, you know. They've had their snacks. They've had everything. So, if you hear them getting rowdy, you just tune in to this, all right? Hey, Robin Davis Duckworth. Hello, hello, love. Are you ready? We're going to be doing a reading. Who are we doing a reading on, you guys? Tell me. Who's this read about? Do you know? I'll read the first person. Hi, Kristen LeBlanc. Rough few days, but glad to make live. Good to hear you. Good to have you here. You love the puppies? We'll start as soon as somebody can tell me who we're doing the read on. Hi, Tracy Gear. Hi, Nettie. Hey, Joyful. Oh, I said Judge. Judge. Jenny, you win. Ding, ding, ding. You got it. So, who is Judge? Well, in the IDAHO4 case, he is the judge that is going to be doing the ruling in the Brian Koberger versus the IDAHO4 case. And the problem that we're experiencing in this case as we dig into our rubber ducky side, which is our analytical side, and do research, is that the college may have reason to protect itself if somebody like a frat or a sorority or college member or someone, if that those persons took action against these IDAHO4, and the result was this, as somebody was like, what are you, 10 years old or a teenager for saying unalivings? We're on YouTube. We have to pretend we're not adults. So, and that homicide, quadruple homicide. And so the thing is everybody in this case, from the prosecutor, Bill Thompson, right, to Judge John Judge, and then even in the defense, Ann Taylor, all their alma mater is Idaho, University of Idaho. And now we're like, oh my God, the University of Idaho is one that just crushed the house before trial. And it makes you wonder, what do they have to hide? And does Brian have a chance to get a fair trial? That's the question. Let's cut the deck and get the energy. You guys can help on this. I want you to put in there justice for the IDAHO4 in the text today, in the comments. Whether you are live or you are on replay, justice for the IDAHO4 to put your energy into this reading. Ooh, I can feel the energies there. Let's get our book ready. Are you ready for this read? I am so ready for this read. I have a big, huge project starting on our other channel. And we got into it like it's so much fun. And the next thing I know, I was like, oh my gosh, look at the time. So rather than reschedule, I decided we'll push this read back an hour or two and still do it, because I have been waiting for this reading and I know you guys are too. All right. I don't know. I feel like we should cut it one more time now that y'all are all in it to win it for the justice for the IDAHO4. On the bottom, hold on. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Empress. And when I do true crime readings and I use tarot, the Empress is who I assign to the victims. So when you see this on the bottom, it's a 3. So that could be a clue, maybe 3 attackers, right? There's 3 something. And then we have this baby, right? Which is the birth of something, which is going to be fruitful and abundant harvest right here. So we're about to find out a lot as we go forward, or there's a lot more to know, right? I mean, we may never know what Maddie told Adam, but I think we will find out in the long run here. And I say long run, I don't think it's going to be overnight, but we'll get to it. All right, here we go, you guys. Here we go. June Cogs, are you ready? June Coggins, Lorna, Flossie May, Lisa, J.R. Nanoboomer. Let's go. Ho, 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 ho. So, our major energy for Judge John Judge, which I've already done my meditation. I did not do a pre-shuffle. I got Strength card, Major Arcana, and I do have a full deck here. That is allowing me to get the minors and the majors, because for a while I was just using the majors. This is an 8, and this is the year of the 8. This is also about taming an inner beast, and this is protection. So the question I would have is, who is Judge John Judge protecting? That's the question I have. What beast is he trying to tame? That's a big question I have. We're going to find out the best we can. Okay. Let's change decks. Let's go ahead and get our lovely True Crime deck. Some of you may have this deck for a little while. I did share it with others. And so if you have it, feel free to bring your deck along for the ride and see what cards you get. Share them in the comments and let us know what you got for a reading. What you doing, boys? Oh my gosh, they have a string that's about 3 inches long, and they're literally playing with it and deciding who gets to, like, pretend to eat it. Okay. Ascended Master's message. You have a good point, Daniela. Most judges are Masons, no? Oh, Lordy, that's funny you should say that. Y'all are going to want to tune in Monday night. I am doing the Rubber Ducky deep dive. And it's not as deep as the other. Well, it could be. It could even be deeper, I guess. I haven't got all my research done, but what I got so far, there's some good information. There's some big booms in it worth watching. But tonight, let's see what we got. Follow the money, says Lou Jones. College and church. Y'all are nailing it. Church or college and the fraternity. Aw, you all are the best. I love you, says Free Fallen. Free Fallen, you guys, has been a member for 16 months. All right, here we go. I'm ready. Are you ready? This is the Ascended Master's message is telling us about Judge Judge and his energy when it comes to Brian Kohlberger. Money burdens, desperate, risky, overburdened. So I would say that he feels that Brian's in a very desperate, risky place to be, and that things are going to weigh against him is what he feels, overburdened. And that's not far from the truth. So that doesn't tell us much. I think we all feel like, you know, even if we aren't discussing guilt or innocence, Brian's in a bad place, regardless. So I can see that. Let's get one more. I felt like we should do one more. Wildfire has the set of cards. Awesome, Wildfire. Thank you. Okay, so out of this deck, and this is what I have now so far, we have this park, community, public, the kids. It's a 5. This is a challenge. A challenge because he is, let's move this down here. He is thinking about money burden. That's what the judge is thinking about. And his community. Which, you know what? In all fairness, if I was a judge, I would be thinking a lot about the fairness for my community as well. The money burden part, that kind of bugs me. It almost says that this judge is weighing in with a monetary energy, as if money is playing a part in his energy, okay? But we'll know more when we get in the tarot. All right, let's grab this deck right back out. Ancestor message. I would like to see Chewbacca in the background. That's Lucky, by the way, when you hear him. He's talking. He thinks he's talking like you and me. He's telling Jack stuff. We hear it all the time. He keeps his mouth open, and he turns his head all different ways. Okay, enough. Here we go. I'm riding solos here. Money is not the root of all evil. The love of money is the root of all evil. Church! Oh my God! Pass the butter. Alright, so I'm going to tell you now. I had this feeling we were going to go down the Mason path with, like, the church. You feel me? And, there you go. Not only is this card talking about the religion. Now, I'm going to tell you now, if you're new to my channel and you're like, I don't do tarot, I don't believe in that stuff. You'll be a believer if you just watch, because you can take it with a grain of salt, but it does bring us to do the analytical research, to bring the receipts to back up what we say later. So these tarot readings in true crime allow me to dig deeper and find out more and point me in the right direction, which I've been wondering about the church a lot. Now with Judge, I've also got the funeral. So when you've got funeral, cross, and religion and church, and the number 4, I almost said letter. Lord, it's been a while. It's been a day. I am thinking of sacrifice. Cross, right? Jesus was sacrificed on the cross. Funeral, a death. I'm thinking of religion. I'm thinking that when he's looking at his community, we're looking at a completely different kind of community than you and I are used to thinking of. All right, my loves. Let's get out our little paper clip from our little magic box so that our pages will lay flat for us, even though we get a ton of cards behind them. All right. Let's go ahead and get some tarot on this. XCOM Thoughts with AR. Hey, how are you? Good day to you. Wanted to stop by, show support, and hit the like button. You guys go check out his channel, XCOM Thoughts with AR Hayes. Definitely check him out. Yep, absolutely. Thank you for stopping by, love. All right, you guys, current situation. Here we go. 9 of Pentacles. So, this is all about independent energy. Independent energy. This is a good sign. Very good sign. Because hopefully, we've got somebody that is standing on their own and not feeling as though they're codependent on someone else. But what this does mean, for sure, is his current energy is independent of something. So, let's understand. What does this current situation mean when it comes to the trial? When it comes to this court? We have Judge. How does he feel about Brian Kohlberger? How does he feel? He got the 10 of Cups. So, that's interesting. Why would that make you that damn happy that it brings you emotional satisfaction? I don't know. Y'all, I'm going to tell you right now, those are like cups of blood to me. That's what I got. And I don't normally get that kind of really bizarre, morbid stuff. This is a wish come true with 9 of Pentacles. Why? Hold on. I'm going to shuffle it one more time. Let me understand. Why is Brian Kohlberger case bringing this judge his wish fulfillment? 3 of Wands. It's about power and action taken. Do you see this? Are you looking at this picture? Look, there's a person standing here and you cannot see their head, right? And then this person has a robe, and then there's their head. It's like a puppet. Like, look at the head. too tiny for this body. It's a puppet. And there's a controller inside here. Are you seeing it? It's a puppet. And it's also reminding me of Masons. I'm seeing Masons all over this, you guys. Look, I'm just saying. And I'm going to tell you right now, the school actually has, and I'll try to get a picture of it, they have a wand. They have a wand. And it's their rival, it's like it's an empowerment thing that they do for ceremonies. I find that strange. This looks, when we're looking at this, let's go back. We've got the church here. The ancestors are talking about this religion, this cross, the funeral. I said it felt like sacrifice to me. Now, that was their bone, no worries. Now, when I say sacrifice, I've got these cups of blood, is what I told you I felt. Remember, everything I share in this read is simply my intuitive expression. It's my opinion. Do your own research, do your own reading. But with this Nine of Pentacles in the tarot, it is an independent energy of celebration. This is something with strategic planning and taking action. Damn. Okay. What is the blockage for the judge? So they may have 5 victims if BK is innocent. Blockage that the judge would have with Kohlberger. Work. Alright, so that's interesting. 8 of Pentacles in the tarot is something you've mastered. Oh, shit the bed, Fred. It's work and money. It's a blockage. I will just tell you. The blockage from the judge doing his job proper is the King of Pentacles, which is all about a landowner, somebody of great power that sits on a throne. And 8 of Pentacles in the tarot is all about work, mastering a level of craft. This is a payout, and that's what's blocking. There is a King of Pentacles buying, what do they call it when the jury's purchased, the judges bought? Oh yeah, injustice. Okay. This is insane. Influence. It's about to get dirty. I'm telling you right now. There is no holding back. I am telling you now that what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean this read up, even though it's going to get really dirty. And the reason I say it's getting dirty is because there is no protection right now on any of these folks with the way I'm tapped in doing the research. Because I'm willing to put my energy in to the actual research, it's as if the universe is saying, since you're willing to do the work, I'll give you the scoop. Right? Let's get going. Influence. Show me what is influencing this judge's true decision, and thank you. Whoops. I told you. Lou Jones. You're right. The devil is there. What is influencing the... Do we need more of the read? Do we? Okay. So I would love to be like, oh, you know, come watch me read tarot and it doesn't matter. It's just whatever comes out. No. This story follows. Like, I don't care if you can read tarot or not. I'm asking what influences the judge. I get the devil, right? I think you can figure it out. Blockage. King of Pentacles. What do you think the King of Pentacles is? All about money. Now, you might not know that the 8 of Pentacles is about work. You may not. But with the King of Pentacles and mastering this work, being the blockage, that's money blocking him from making the right decision. Who's influencing him? The devil, right? All right. Hey, Sassy Sass. How are you, my beautiful? Okay, root cause. Now, let's talk about the root cause. We could approach this from the aspect of Brian Kohlberger. We could approach this question as the root cause of if he knows why. Okay, thank you, ancestors. Ancestors have spoken. So the question is, does he know the true root cause of the death of the IDAHO4? Does he know the actual whodunit truth? Right? Who's doing that? Jackson, Mississippi. You can play hide and go seek. You don't need to bark. They're literally playing hide and go seek. And they are being just... I know. I would love to have a channel where it was just quiet and peaceful all the time. You're not going to get it here because it's real life. I mean, I can sit back and I can wait till 3 in the morning and do a recording where it's quiet. But is that so much fun? Being alone? 5 of Pentacles, the root cause. This is... Hey! Come to Mama. Jackson. My God, they are hyper. Like, I've never seen them this hyper, you guys. They're running circles around me. Even Grandma Gretchen is like, get away from me. The cat's freaking out. The cat's like, what is that? He's got the zoom zooms. They're crazy. 5 of Pentacles. In Tarot, the 5 of Pentacles is exactly what you're seeing. It is feeling left out in the cold. It is a form of a fear of abandonment. It is penniless. So the root cause is being left out. The root cause is being left out. I gotta have more. I gotta have more. And maybe because the energy is so intense, that's what the kids are picking up on. I call them kids, y'all. They're dogs. Okay, Knight of Wands, in and out energy, inconsistency. Somebody was left behind is why, yes. Okay, so this Knight of Wands is swift action. They take action. They don't talk about it. You can see that this person looks like they're about to go to battle. And I mean, it's a Mad Max kind of moment. This could represent the killer. And this, I'm being left out and I'm being abandoned. I'm not going to have it. And that's what he knows. So it doesn't tell me if that's Brian or someone else, because face it, Brian could have felt left out in the cold. Brian could have felt like an in and out energy, you know, in the neighborhood, out of the neighborhood. I don't know. 8 of Cups, walking away. So this is somebody that got walked away from and rejected. 8 of Cups is walking away. And see that cup of blood? Okay. I'm just saying, I don't think it's wine in this reading anyway, intuitively. The Judge is saying, with the 5 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups, this is somebody that has a great feeling of abandonment, like they already had something. So I doubt it's Kohlberger. They've already had this. It was great. It was special. It was wonderful. And now it's been taken away. And that made them feel chaotic. It made them feel out of control with the Knight of Wands. And they're going to walk away, but they're going to take a cup of blood. Revenge. Let's grab one more card to qualify. 2 of Swords, 2 knives. Her hands are gone. They've been removed. And all she has... Where are you? There you are, my lovely. All she has are these knives. These blades for hands. She's blindfolded. She is literally making a decision to cut out what is bringing her this grief. Or he, right? There is no gender in the tarot. Okay. That's very interesting. All right, loves. We're going to get into this past influence on the Judge. John Judge in the Kohlberger case here. What is this past influence that has brought him to this position that he is feeling like the devil influences him? Holy shit. Well, I guess, you know, they say once a vandal, always a vandal, right? He's got the 10 swords in the back. past influence has been a form of almost like you're either with us or against us kind of thing, like an extortion where I would double cross you with a Ten of Swords. It's overkill. It is conditioning. It is making someone feel like if you want to get above the pain, then you have to walk this path past influence. See, because of the influence, right? Let's get another card. Ten of Swords and Seven of Cups, confusion. So this means confusion, and look at the theory through this whole thing. The cup, right? The cup, the spilt blood. Can you give me an energy of who this past influence is? Thank you. Knight of Cups. So we got the court card of who. And the Knight of Cups is kind of like the one that plays a hero. I say plays. I'm picking up not so much a hero, because this very same person, this knight here, is over here, and they're the Knight of Wands, really. See, it's the same kind of guy, right? So I know now that is the same energy, but they're trying to portray themselves as the good guy. Quite interesting for the read. Okay. Near future. Now, we could go with, what's the near future? And in this case, I think we will. Now, normally, we use our 1111 time machine, and we jump back into a position, and we go, okay, so this is the current situation, this is the night before the murder, and here's the near future of that perspective. But today, I want the near future for Kohlberger. And the judge, he has control of that. So, let's go ahead and look at that with Kohlberger in mind. Queen of Swords. So this is Ann Taylor. Truth, this is a lawyer. So there's something in the near future about Ann Taylor, the lawyer, because Queen of Swords in the tarot is all about a lawyer. Oh my golly. Now, y'all, the Hanged Man, that could be a hung jury. That could be a hung jury. Now, I don't know how much near in the future the cards are presenting, because of the fact that, time is something that we, no matter how good you are, can't put it down in a time like exact at, 3:01. And what I'm picking up is we have a new perspective coming in. And I want to know what that new perspective is and whose new perspective. Because I got a whole new perspective on Ann Taylor when I dug deep and found out that she graduated in 1984 from University of Idaho. Guess who else did? So go watch some movies and you'll find out all about it. Here we go. I want to know more about this new perspective. Holy shit. She is in bed with someone, y'all, because this is the damn prosecution right here. This is the prosecution. King of Sword, Queen of Sword. I'm telling you. Defense, Queen of Sword is Ann Taylor. I told you that. King of Sword is prosecution. I had the Hangman. We've got to look at this in a serious way. What is their deal? Two of Pentacles. That shit's out of balance. This is juggling. It's juggling two worlds. That pisses me off so bad. Alright. Let's go. Now. Wildfire. Thank you so incredibly much. She says all opinion cards, interpretations, and comments are the sole opinion of at 1111 Tarot. I didn't catch the rest. They are not facts. Do your own research, form your own opinion. Please and thank you. Correct. Thank you, love. All right. Your perception. Whose perception do we really want to look at? Intuitively, I feel it's the judges. I feel like we need to look at allegedly what John Judge will perceive as the outcome. Not the outcome. Let's hold off. We do have an outcome card coming up. Let's see the perception of how he feels the case is going now. His perception of what he thinks is going to happen. What he feels at this point is going to happen to Kohlberger. And then we'll get the true out. 6 of Wands, victory. He feels he's going to have victory with Kohlberger. Now the question is, 6 of Wands means victory in the tarot. Who is this victory? Is it Kohlberger victory or victory against him? Let's find out. Page of Swords, more education. Needs more knowledge. He's literally not sure. He feels like he can't quite make the call yet. So they have not secured and buttoned down the hatches as much as they want to, because there's information that is unclear to them. And so the Page of Swords is somebody trying to learn more, and that's what's happening. He feels victory, and it could be also, think of it as the other side of the coin. It could be that he sees victory if all people find out the whole story. Now let's find out with this Page of Swords. Is it true what we would find out? 2 of Cups, that says it's true. So it also tells me that it's going to be something very intimate, because 2 of Cups is all about intimacy. It's a reflection sometimes of our higher self. It'll make us question ourselves, but it also is a match. So there is something, a match that we don't know. This Page of Swords, it tells him he's going to have victory. Again, I don't know if it's for Kohlberger or against Kohlberger, but the judge feels victorious, whatever. Let's continue. All right. Outside influence. Take a deep breath, because this is the key. This is what I want to know. I've been waiting. I want to know so badly. Mother God, Father God, bring us in the answers. Angels, show us the truth that we need to see at this time. What outside influences is the judge allowing to influence him against Kohlberger? And maybe there is none. Shit. The Hierophant is considered the church. The Hierophant is considered contracts. It is schooling. It is conforming to society's will. It's all about the church. It's all about education. It's higher learning. Right there. And is he going to be for Kohlberger? 6 of Pentacles. He actually is even give and take. That's a good sign. It is, the thing is there's really 10 Pentacles is the set. So he is feeling more like there's a payout, y'all. So it's the exchange of money as a 6 of Pentacles. You can see him. It's the one handing out money to the beggar, right? Where are you guys? Right there? You can see it's a payout. That's the outside influence. A payout from a contract or a church or a school or both. It's here. He's a butt. He's bought, in my opinion. It's so damn depressing. I knew it was going to be this way, and I know y'all are like, some of you guys are going to be like, well, if you thought it, you probably put it in the read that way with your energy. Y'all, I have thought completely opposite of the reads that I produce, so that does not affect my reads, to be honest. Action needed. What do we need here? What do we need to do to get the ball rolling in the correct, truthful position? If Brian Kohlberger is guilty, I want him gone, annihilated. If he is innocent, I want him free, and I want the real killer found, and that's final. What action, as 1111 family, do we need to see? What is it that we need to do? Ace of Pentacles. Find that knife, of course. It's the evidence. Ace of Pentacles. Stay diligent. There needs to be something. This is a gift from the universe of evidence. So don't give up. That's the key. This is the opportunity. The universe is saying it is there. Whether or not one of us will stumble upon something, and really it depends on us. It is available. The action needed is this new opportunity. This is being handed by the universe. It is an ace. And to say yes. We need a yes. Are you ready for this one? Whew. Okay. Now there is only one video tonight. And then Monday, we're only going to do one video. I'm just preserving my energy a little bit lately so I can do more research. I enjoy it greatly. And I just felt like one video when we get together would work. Okay, so Monday we're not going to do a reading. We're going to get together and I'm going to show you. I've got, I think, 20 different booms to kind of drop. I think we're about at 20 now. Who knows by Monday? That was last night's work, so who knows? But I think you're going to enjoy it. It really gets into a lot of stuff that we believe that isn't true, and stuff that we may believe isn't true that is. It like clears up some stuff because we're actually seeing it for ourselves with the receipt. And so Monday's get together is going to be like, were there really coyotes that were left on the properties? And when did that happen? That kind of stuff. And I did find some oh my god moments. Okay. Outcome. Deep breath. You guys, at this moment, remember, things can change. The minute anything is known and the mind has a chance to push the information around, things can change. So this isn't a lock-in. But at this time, if we were to go into court right now with everything that the prosecution has and everything that the defense has, if we were to enter the courtroom at this juncture with everything they both know, what would be the outcome? Okay? What would Kohlberger's outcome be? Cooperation. So this person is working with the energies to build like this sand castle. So what I'm getting is there's some working together here. And I'm hoping that's not the prosecution and the defense, but I'm picking up that is what's going on. Explain 3 of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Yes, I'm right. Aces are yes. This is a self-cup of love. And it's the cup that we've been talking about. It's the sacrificial cup is what I'm picking up in this reading. And I'm going to tell you now, I feel like the church is doing it in that manner. The Chariot. That's a win. And it's a spiritual race. You can see a spiritual race. It's the red against the white. It's a spiritual race. Damn. It's a spiritual war. This is war. Zombies in my head. Damn, what a read. I don't even know what to tell you guys. It's not looking good. I feel like the church has a lot of control. The school has the other half. Blessings. Let's find out what we get. What can we do to put our good energy toward justice for the IDAHO4? Please show me the beautiful information that we can do. So, island, solitude. When I think of that, I think of getting your head down on that desk and get to work. Right? pull back from the distractions and get to work. That's what I feel. I also feel Brian is in solitude. Just saying. That's what I'm picking up. But look at you. All right. So there's something buried in the ocean here. It's an ebb and flow. It's the energy of letting the tide come in and letting the tide go out. It is earth magic, fairies, and ocean water. Think of the butterfly effect on the ocean, right? We just need to keep investing our energies towards getting justice. Earth magic is also saying that there will be serendipitous things that we don't know that will come forward. This could be a witness. This could be evidence. It's an Ace of Pentacles kind of energy. And this ocean ebb and flow, well, I feel like we're going to get a tidal wave of information when this actually goes to trial. I won't be missing a second of it. Not a second of it. Anything we can watch, we'll be watching it. If this is where you leave me, I want to say thank you for tuning in with me. Subscribe, like, share, comment. I appreciate you in every way that you do. For those of you that gifted memberships, always, I so appreciate you. And so do yours. You are a lovely family. I'm going to come up to top side. We're going to go back. We're going to leave it right here. How is everyone doing? Hi. Hey, Jean Miggs. Welcome to a Love 11 Tarot. Let me get comfortable in my chair. Might squeak a little bit. I'm going to wet my whistle. Hi, Dreamweaver. Susan Roscoe. Jules probably has it. JLR does what? I don't even know what y'all are saying. Everyone should know they are corrupt by now, too, in my opinion. You know what's so weird? Once we figure something out, we assume that others now know too. And that's why a lot of people hold back from starting a YouTube channel, because they're like, well, I've got this fantastic talent or gift, but I'm not going to start a YouTube channel because 1,000 people, 1 billion people are doing that already. But the truth is, there may be other people that know, but not near as many as you think. And so we've really got to continue to stay diligent. Now, do I feel Kohlberger is being set up? I do. I do feel that. Will I feel that way after the trial? I don't know. Because once the trial starts, I'm going to go into evidence mode. And I'm going to work it out. And if they can prove to me, and somebody asked me, and I want to know this too. Aw, thank you, lovely. You said my fingernails look marvelous. Thank you, lovely. Hey, Clem, thank you for catching live. I want to know what you guys feel about this. All right? When you look at this entire case and all that we know at this time, what is it going to take? If you are, this is going to apply to those that are truthers that want to get to the bottom first. They want to literally do the math and look at all the evidence first. But what would it take for you to have your mind changed and be like, okay, that would tell me Kohlberger is guilty. What would it take? Okay? Because for me, I'm going to tell you what it is. I actually would need his DNA on the victims, and I would need the victim and I would need their DNA in his home, his car, on him, somewhere in his life. I would need that. I need that. Because I just can't get over. I don't want to hear, oh, but he had 4 weeks, 6 weeks to clean it up. Okay, you guys, I'm telling you right now, I am not stupid. First of all, DNA can be there for 60 years. Are you hearing me? So don't give me he cleaned it all up. There would be bleach there. No. That's like these people that think that they can, whatever. So unless he's got signs that he cleaned everything with bleach or whatever solvent, and everything's fresh and clean and spit shined, which we don't have that. There's no solution showing up that cleaning was done. Yet there's no trace evidence. No trace evidence. When I say trace, I'm talking about random, even hijacking the airwaves and maybe somehow a brush with these people somewhere in his life. There's nothing. Nothing at this point. You don't know who was driving that car, let alone whose car that is, and neither do they. Their job is to find the right guy and put him behind bars. And maybe, just maybe, they just assume that's the guy. Or maybe they're corrupt as F. Maybe their campus security guards are the ones that were doing all this. Yeah. And they work for Mr. Green, the billionaire, who doesn't want any bad press and needs this shut down right now and the house torn down right now so we can get those emissions up for that college. So I don't care who you get. I don't care what you do. Make sure it don't come from my college, and go get me a boy that we can say, yep, this guy did it. And better yet, if you can get an outsider, out of town. They haven't, Claire. Good point. Claire Lewis Davis says, how do we know they even proved the K-bar knife was even in that shape left behind? See, you nailed it. They have never said that. They have never connected the knife, the weapon, with the sheep in any context. They've never spoke of the knife going to the sheep or even the sheath fitting the weapon. None of that. They let it stand on its own. That has Goldberger's DNA on it, and that was found in Maddie's room, near Maddie. I don't think I did, Daniela. I didn't see the picture of the machete. That's right, Susan Rusco. You nailed it. They needed to investigate more than stick to one person, too. Correct. I mean, you got 3 other male unidentified DNAs. And the reason the prosecution cannot give the DNA results of those, they'll tell you right out. They already said it in court. Because they were not done. They were not done. So, all right, who didn't do them? Was it the Bureau of Investigation? Who did not do them? Was it the investigators, the LE? Because whoever did not do them needs to be, their ass needs to be spanked. Their face needs, I need to spank their face. Right? Give them a little wake-up call. Because obviously your tunnel vision is going to fuck your life up. Because you think this is going to go away? No. You're repeating Stephen Avery's case all over again. And see, that woke up millions to the same blueprint. Where you grab a boy and a male. And you literally start changing all the evidence and all the timelines to fit your scenario after the fact. And the problem is, the truth can never be changed. Never. Cannot be changed. You cannot make the crime occur at what time you would like, because the suspect allegedly is in the area. I slapped across the face, says Chris Harder. You guys are funny. Deborah Martina Lewis says that house never should have been taken down. Too much evidence was in there, and Ellie knew it, allegedly. Blossom A says, not the first time we have seen cops lie to make the case stick. Susan Rusco says, remember when you talked about how it's possible for the woman to? How you talked about you past experience with a knife? That was great, months and months ago, but I remember it. Yes. Yes. And think about it. If somebody's sleeping, a 5-year-old could could take the action to put you to death. Okay? I find it very interesting. I have a question for everybody. This is one of my booms that I was going to bring up on Monday, but I think since you guys are amazing and you've stayed with me, I'm going to give you a sneak peek to what's coming for Monday. And I'm just going to tell you one of the 30 things I got to tell you. I have a question. If Xana, if, when I say that, you know, I'm like, what? Okay, if Xana is on TikTok at 4:17 a.m. and Kohlberger is driving off at 4:23 or whatever, okay, she has her phone in her hand. Why is she not dialing 911? Oops, Ellie forgot to think that through, huh? Just saying. You're obviously awake. You're on TikTok. The second someone comes in your room, even if you throw your phone, he's got other victims to attack. And allegedly, he killed the upstairs people first. So if she's on TikTok, why is she not calling 911? Something's not right with the story. That does not work, Sam I am. Jean Miggs says, can we deep dive defense and? Just curious also. We did, Jean. We did. Go check our replay. We just, I think it was last week, we deep dived on Anne. It didn't look good. That's what kind of opened up the can of worms we just got into. Claire Davis says, staff members being victims of rape from higher-ups who got paid to keep it hush and keep their jobs, and the perp got made to step down and just quit his job. Chris Harder says, good thinking. Hey, Belicio, how are you? Tracy Gear says, whoa. Chat's flying by. I had to slow it down. Okay. I wonder what BK was doing that earlier that evening. I do too. Sassy says, I think Ellie did it because they are part of the club. Mob. Ring. Whatever you want to call it, right, Sassy? The good old boy club. They're the M&M club. Claire Davis says, all about the money because they have a shit ton coming in. Right, Cara. Kira says, secret society, in my opinion. Ellie Cat, oh my God, right? What'd she say? Okay, let's read this. Ellie Cat says, I find it suspicious that one of the girls, maybe Kaylee, had defensive wounds. So why is there no DNA of BK under her fingernails or anywhere else? Holy shite, baby! You nailed it! Holy shite! Amen. Amen, sister. Amen. That's a great question. And I know Xana also had defensive wounds. And Steve G, he said, hell of a fight went on down there. Sherry Krause says, at Ellie, we haven't been told any results of the autopsies, and they did glove all four, but that is such important information. Would that have come out earlier or definitely be gagged? Well, Sherry, when the defense is saying there's absolutely no connection from my client Brian Kohlberger to these girls, well, then the defense would have been challenged by prosecution because they would have been like, we've got his DNA on a victim. But that isn't so. Dreamweaver says 150. Excellent. Yay. Thank you. Aw, you guys, we got 150 likes. You guys are incredible. Are you ready for the goat? Are you ready? My son's waiting to cook chicken. He's made this incredible recipe, and he's marinating the chicken. And then when we're done with the read, he's going to make his mama some amazing fried chicken. I can't wait. What is my email address? It is rubberducky2005@yahoo.com. Daniela says, I would bet on a change of venue request. That is if AT really is on this. Oh, y'all, you just wait till Monday. We're going to go over all that. I found it. I found where that was discussed already. There will be no change of venue. None. I found it. Sherry Cross says, it was so obvious that the destruction and removal of any evidence of this crime or past crimes had been removed under the guise of this is for families to heal. This is what the college needs to heal. You are so right, lovely. First, it's we're going to get rid of all the evidence inside by handing it back to the families because they need heal. You're right. Okay? That is what they did. And then our college needs to heal, so we're going to drop the house too. Sorry, I choked on the bullshit. Chris Harder says, what about the Range Rover and all the cameras, Wi-Fi, and motion detection new Range Rovers have? See, that's amazing. Exactly. Now, I don't know how that works if the car's not moving, though. But I'm just saying. Fallon says, maybe a fought back, but attackers had machete or sword, so couldn't reach attacker. Could be. That too. Well, Gemini 65, there is no way BK can get a fair trial. I hate to feel that way. I hate to think that way. But can any of us? Is our justice system become a mockery? That once the police think you did it, you might as well just go get in jail because it's over? I would hope, and I would pray that we're not at that level. But some reform is going to have to happen because I'm starting to see that it's not just one case. It's not just this case or that one. But the majority of the cases we work on, either the cops are truly not trained adequately enough to do their job, they don't have the supplies that allows them to do their job good, or they're corrupt. And so more and more, I see the online people really paying attention to the truth. And I see the cops trying to people please their community by just grabbing the first guy that looks guilty and just laying it on thick, putting it all on him. And the problem with that is the justice doesn't happen for the victims. We have another victim added to the list. But the biggest problem is the person that would have killed the 4 individuals, if it wasn't Brian, has been out here watching all this shit. Watching us all. Kind of like as if the Titanic sank and we're all just treading in ice cold, bloody water. So, I'll tell you right now, if ever this motherfucker takes another life, we'll find out. Because we're all watching. Just in case it's not Brian, right? Just in case. I love you guys. I want to say thank you so incredibly much. And you have some stuff to look forward to. We're going to be going over on the other channel in the next coming weeks. I have a licensed certified hypnotist that is going to be joining our team. And we're going to be just talking about everything under the sun that has to do with esoterics, whether it's tarot cards, dowsing. We're going to be talking about aliens. We're going to be talking about self-awareness, manifesting, different topics on different nights. And we're going to be talking with you. So get your voice box ready. Make sure you got your chat ready, because we're going to all get together and have just huge spiritual conversations. And I can't wait. I can't wait. All right, my loves, like I said, yes, great. What Was War says, and this is what we're going to end with, because What Was War points this out so good. The whole world is watching. The whole world is watching. Thank you so incredibly much. I love you. To the moon and back. Should we get our music going? Mama D, can we keep one of our members in our thoughts, please? Yes. All of our members in our thoughts. Hurry up, love. Who is it? See, you should have said who it was so that I could end the thing with their name. That is true, Chris Harder. The Range Rover is hardly ever talked about. In fact, I don't think anybody talks about it. And it's a very vital part because that's why Caleb was coming back to the area. Thank you, Lucy Lou. Thank you for falling. All right, you guys. I love you. To the moon and back. I'm going to get the music playing. And with this, hold on, my loves. Let's get the music turned up. All right. With that, I wish you all absolutely the best until I read for you again.